Good morning, students. So we are going to do today's sonometer 2 experiment now. See, it is in sonometer 2, the procedure and everything is the same. Only thing what you have to remember is like we are using only one tuning fork, and that should be the maximum one, the tuning fork which is having maximum frequency. Let me say in the same set which I had used before also in sonometer 1 experiment which I had performed, okay, in the last week. So in today's one, this is again I am using the same set. So the tuning fork with maximum frequency is 480 Hertz. And what I am going to do is I am going to do sonometer 2 experiment, in which what the procedure is like the same, like you have to hit the tuning fork on the rubber pad. You have to place the stem of the tuning fork on the tabletop. As I have told you in sonometer 1 experiment that this tabletop, the length is 1 meter. Here it is 100 centimeter this side, and the other side also it is 100 centimeter. So at 50 I have kept a paper rider and the knife edges are very close. So now what is the tension? I will just show you the tension in this. See, there is a hanger. Alright, on this hanger, suppose if I am keeping just the hanger alone, so and then I will put it one, suppose 500 gram. Now it is hanger alone and I am putting, this is all 500 grams. There are few more 500 grams kept here. Okay, so I am putting 500 gram. So hanger weight is 500 gram and 500 gram. So total it becomes 1000 now. And I will suspend it from the other end. So I am suspending it. Now the total weight on the hanger is 1000. And I have kept the paper rider. The paper rider will be between the two knife edges. And then our experiment starts. What we have to do is, see, you have to keep the knife edges very close. Paper rider is somewhere at the 50 centimeter, and see what is happening. I can keep it on top of this knife edges, then further I am just moving it. Okay, let us see what is happening now. I have to hit the prongs of the tuning fork at the edge of the rubber pad. Okay, and I should not hold it like this. This way if I hold it, it is wrong. So I am holding it like this, keeping it, and then I am placing it. Let's see when the paper rider falls. See, with practice you will be able to do it. See, now it has fallen down, but I will just once again I will check it. I will keep it at the center. Okay, again I will just try it out. Is it falling? So one second. Yeah, it's falling. Now what I will do is I will measure the length with the help of a scale. So when you measure the length with the help of a scale, you will get that vibrating length, which will be L1. Then again you have to repeat it for the same particular tension. You have to bring the knife edges close, then move it away. At one particular length, what will happen? The paper rider will fall. So that will be L2 for the same tension. That tension which is given here is how much? It is 1000. 500 on the hanger. The hanger itself is 500 gram. So this is the first vibrating length. Like this you have to take two vibrating length for one particular tension. After this what I will do? I will increase the tension. Suppose I am increasing the tension. Now already you know, see whatever is the length. Okay, that length I will see and I will measure it and I will let you know. Now this is, suppose I am putting one more 500 gram. So see, already I will get two lengths using one mass. Now when I will put additional 500 gram and then suspend it, what will happen now? See, it is square root of tension is directly proportional to length. So that means if your tension is increasing, which it has now. Previously it was on the hanger, it was only 500 gram. Now on the hanger there are two 500 grams like this. These are the two 500 grams suppose. These are kept on the hanger. So hanger ka 500 gram plus 2 500 gram will become 1000, that is 1000 on the hanger plus hanger mass. So total it becomes 1500. So 1500 gram is the total mass which is suspended from the end. Already we have got the first vibrating length and we are using a tuning fork of frequency 480 Hz. Same tuning fork has to be used for the entire experiment. Now what I can do is, once I have done the two readings with one particular tension which is 500 gram on the hanger, what I can do is, now I have put another 500 gram, and what will happen to the length? The vibrating length should increase. Why it should increase? Because root of tension is directly proportional to the vibrating length. If I increase the tension, definitely the distance between the knife edges should increase. So let me just see. See, it is not falling. I will increase the length. When it falls, I will see that. Okay. See, the knife edges, I have to move it. I will have to try certain, so many times you have to give a try, because it's not always that it will fall very easily. It will take some time. It will take a lot of time for when you will be trying it. With practice, it will be very easy. Easily it will fall. Yes, now it has fallen down. The paper rider has fallen down. So again I will just see, is it falling now for this particular length? Yes, it's falling. Once again I will try. See, just by, there may be like you have to try it multiple times for one particular length, because what is the reason behind that? Sometimes it is like human error and all. Like you have a tendency to keep the stem. Once you get frustrated, if you are not getting the reading, you will keep it little bit harder on the knife edges. Then also the paper rider will fall. So that will not be a correct reading. So you will have to try it. Now see, I have kept it again. And again I will see whether the paper rider is falling. So let's see whether the paper rider is falling. Yes, it has fallen. So now if I see whatever is the length, suppose let me assume initially, now I can see here it is like 60 something, 50, 59, and one second, it's not little scale, it's like this is 41 and here it is something like 60. So 41 and 60 means somewhere around it is 19 for the second one. When I have increased it is 19, but initially it was something like 16 and 17. Okay, so I have not measured it, but then it is understood that whenever using scale, if you measure it, what will happen is the length will keep on increasing with the increase in tension. So this way you have to do it. Again you will, with this particular tension, which is 500 grams on the hanger, that means total is 1500 grams, I will have to repeat twice. Again you bring it little bit inside, then you move it. You will get close to 19 reading only. As I have told you, for this particular it is coming 19, suppose that during that length the paper rider falls. Once again the same question comes, why the paper rider is falling? It is because of resonance. In the last time also I have told you that when a vibrating tuning fork is placed on the tabletop is made to vibrate, which in turn makes the string to vibrate. And when the two frequencies, the frequency of the tuning fork is equal to the frequency of the string, that time the paper rider will fall, because resonance takes place, and that is like the string will be vibrating with maximum amplitude, and that's the reason why the paper rider is falling. So because of resonance the paper rider falls. If it is not falling, if it is just shivering, it is just moving, then what is understood is like it's not resonance, it is forced vibration. Forced vibration में क्या होता है कि it just shiver, like there is like you are forcing the paper rider to vibrate, or you can say you are forcing the tabletop to vibrate. But when the two frequency matches, that time the paper rider will fall. Okay, hope these things are clear to you. As I have done in the last class also, the basic experiment you have to understand what has to be done. Then the theory part, how the table and all that has to be, observation table has to be filled up and everything, that I will tell you in your class. Okay, thank you very much for today. This much. This is sonometer 2 experiment, which is your experiment number 5. Alright, bye, take care.